Hello, 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 what's up people of the internet? It is me, Dark3139, back again with a brand new reaction video of The Amazing Digital Circus, the final one, the latest one so far. Episode 7, the beach episode. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving The Amazing Digital Circus. We are coming up with some amazing theories. I'm really cracking the case here. I feel like all I need is a few more pieces to confirm my theory true. But I really do think the theory I'm crafting and we're crafting really does make sense and really is the truth, the secret behind the Amazing Digital Circus. But remember to check the original video and support Glitch Entertainment in the description below. I'll link the channel and the original video. Make sure to go subscribe to Glitch and smack that like button on the original video. And without further ado, if you're enjoying the content I'm making here, if you're enjoying the Amazing Digital Circus content, show it by smashing that like button and hitting that subscribe button. And let's get straight into the video. Cue the intro. Alright guys, hello. Alright, let's get straight into the Amazing Digital Circus episode 7, the beach episode. Let's get it. In the last episode, we came up with a theory near the end, and bro, the animation's awesome.
Oh, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own.
Don't be a narc is crazy.
We haven't even seen Kane at all today. Plus, Gangle was waiting for you.
That's kind of scary.
Wait, what's this?
Oh no. I like how he's obsessed with the bees. Look, Kane and Abel, you saw the logo of the company. Oh, was Kane
Well, this was fun while it lasted. So, what's the adventure today?
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
Alright, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on what to do instead.
No.
What should we do instead?
No, Gangle.
nice.
Great question, Gangle. For an answer, let me consult the Chinese.
The Chinese room.
Beard.
What the hell is that? What does that say? That's so cute. He slides it underneath the door.
Does this actually mean anything?
It's a mystery what's behind that door, but I believe it's a fluent Chinese speaker who will give me advice.
Can I just ask why? Like, what even is...
Shut! You're only making the joke take longer.
Bruh.
What does it say?
I don't understand Chinese.
Hilarious.
This is
I
funny.
don't know. Why don't you guys hang out at the digital lake? These locations have just kind of been there this whole time. Not sure why you never visit them.
You should throw
Huh.
a freaking beach party.
Good boy.
He's trying to like censor him. That's hilarious. Good boy, Bubble.
None of you have even interacted with yet.
I'm
Huh.
guessing they're not intelligent ones.
They most certainly are not.
That's hilarious. They most certainly are not. Beach episode. Let's go.
Alright, so who wants to try Kane's magical changing move first?
I guess I'll give it a go.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow, you look mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you.
Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that.
The sun is probably one of the first AIs or NPCs, so she's probably not very smart.
Gangle, wait.
Bro, the Jax hate is so annoying. W stress Gangle, that's awesome. Leave Jax alone. He's not even doing anything. He's just vibing. Whoa, that's so cool. I like the water. What the?
If you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you have to try better than that.
What the hell? What the hell is a sunken treasure
I was
chest?
just talking to my brother here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely not.
Even want your treasure chest? It's not like there's anything to spend money on.
I'm the one that tells lies. The one that tells lies. You ruined it.
Dude, no.
Dude, no.
Tell you like savings, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be sick. That was
I'm the one that tells lies.
Did you find it? Nah, somebody plundered it before I could.
That's hilarious.
What? Oh, wait, you're right.
Yeah, they were going for the treasure. Bruh.
What was that for?
Oh, let me think. There's that time you ran me over with a roller, the time you pushed Gangle into a pool of piranhas,
Bruh.
you set me on fire, nailed me a pipe bomb, volcano. I could go on.
Aren't you supposed to be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone? I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine. Not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
That's cool. I'm happy for you, Zubul.
And if I do still have problems, I talk about them with the people I trust.
Good thing I don't have any problems then.
Where are you going?
Anywhere you losers won't yap my ear off.
What the hell? Look, shrimp. Ah. I'm the shrimp NPC. Hi, what's up, Shrimpy? What the hell? There's that guy. No, not the shrimp NPC. No. No, bro, son, you're evil. What the hell? What the hell is that guy? Bro, I would not approach that guy, bro. That guy's creepy. Pobney, get away from that psychopath, bro. He's just like, he's been stalking you guys for the last 3 episodes, I'm pretty sure. What the hell is on the wall? They're all blacked out pictures. Oh, he flipped them. He flipped them. Bro, he was friends with Cosmo too. That's why he didn't show up to his funeral. He was friends with Cosmo or Kaufmo or whatever. The clown and the frog. It's making sense. He probably feels responsible. He probably was like, the frog told him nothing was real. They're not real. Then the frog abstracted. And then he probably had that incident with Ragatha. Being like, blah, blah, blah. Like, here's what probably happened. Frog figures it out first, tells Jax. Jax freaking has a mental breakdown, like decides to go into himself as a character of himself so he can be entertaining for the TV show. Ragatha approach, they have their falling out because Ragatha tries to make things better. Jax doesn't want to hear it. Jax is like, you're fake. You're like a fake person. Like, you don't say what you mean. You just want people to like you. Like, shut up. You don't know nothing. All right? Pushes Ragatha away. And then he pushes Cosmo away because he doesn't want Cosmo to be burdened with the truth. And then Cosmo, without having his friend Jax and losing Ribbit and dealing with that, he goes into this psychopathic mode of, bro, I need to find the exit. I need to get out of here. I need to escape. And he keeps looking for the exit. And then in his search for the exit, he comes to realize there is no exit because they're just copy of real people. You can't go back into the real world if you yourself were never real. And then that's what makes him abstract. That's what makes him lose his mind. And then he abstracts, and that puts us in. And then Jax feels like, 1, Ribbit told him the truth. He fell into a character. And 2, he wasn't there for Cosmo. Bro, Jax is so a vibe. I do the exact same. When I'm like feeling like upset or angry, I'll just lay in my bed and sleep. And that's my exact reaction when I see something out the corner of my eye in the room. What the hell? Oh god, no. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. What the hell? The gloves disappeared. Whoa. Tripping balls. Oh, look, Jax is naked now. Oh, look at his feet. His feet are weird. Hmm. I ain't gonna lie, this is exactly what I see when I close my eyes. Like, this is what I see when I go to sleep at night. Should I be alarmed? Am I about to abstract? Because this is how I dream. This is freaky. Oh, look, you can see the frog. Look, you can see frogs. You can see Cosmo. You can see Jax and the frog, like, in here. In these little bits here. You see where my mouse is? Like, there's Jax. I like how he's at peace. You can see Cosmo, Jax, and Ribbit. I like how he's at peace with everything. He's just like, nice. Everything's nice. That's awesome, Jax, buddy. I'm happy you're enjoying yourself as you slowly lose your mind. He was so close to abstracting there. He was so close to, like, giving into the fact that he's not real, bro. Look at them eyes, bro. He was literally on the edge of it.
Way to interrupt my nap.
Can we talk?
Who the hell is that guy?
Your what?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human.
He's a human?
Like us.
Oh!
Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body
Yo,
face
that's
Kane
awesome.
completely overlooked me. But because of this, I was able to, well, I think I found the way to leave.
Not real. There's no way to leave.
Leave the circus and get back to the real
There's no
world.
way to leave. You guys aren't real.
Just keep it discreet. If Kane catches on.
Look at the all-seeing eyes.
That's why we came to you. We thought you might have a key to the Chinese room.
The Chinese room?
Yes, we're gonna need a place to talk without Kane listening in on us. I have a working theory that Kane will commit to a bit no matter what. And if the bit is to not know what's in the Chinese room, he'll stick to it.
I guess I'll check. All
Lame.
the keys I have where I don't know what they go to.
Wait. Don't you want to come with us? This could be our one chance to finally leave all this behind.
He knows none of this is real. He knows he's not real. There's no exit, so he knows it. He knows that this is frivolous.
He might be suspicious of us even being here.
He's probably in his office, planning adventures.
How do we even know we can trust this guy? Has he done anything to prove he's human?
I've been here longer than any of you. I, helped create this place. I'll explain more. But for now, please just trust me. You
I'm
will not-
sniffing bullshit. That's a lot of interesting keys.
None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Has anybody even tried just...
What the hell? Was there a guy? Look at Pomni's face.
Okay, it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane sees us.
Look at Pomni's
Go get
face.
Peter.
We can fill him in later. I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again after what happened.
This guy may be real.
Both done things without problem.
This guy may be real, but I still don't feel like he's real.
Alright. Convince me.
I'm one of the original programmers of the Digital Circus. I was part of a team of experts employed by C&A to bring this place to life. Kinger was one of my coworkers.
Cinema and entertainment. Nah, it's Cain and Abel.
Really think Kinger worked with him?
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
I can see it.
Well, as production went on,
Uh,
the higher-ups at C&A untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
I'm gonna shoot you down and say nothing.
Again, I'm gonna say I hold down with my theory because it's the only way all of this makes sense, that this is a like AI run TV show where you could volunteer. Like, yo, I want to be a volunteer to go into CNN or CNA, Cain and Abel, and put on the headset, get a virtual like copy of your brain to be put into the Amazing Digital Circus TV show where Cain is the ringmaster and sends a virtual you on amazing wacky adventures, you know? Because that's the only way I see it. Like, I don't see it as any other way, because none of them could be employees. And this guy is clearly not saying the truth, because, I don't know, I already established these guys aren't real. There shouldn't be an exit. And Jax knows that. That's why he doesn't believe him.
None of us are CNA employees. How would we have gotten hooked up to this big machine just by putting on a headset?
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding development. Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably
Interesting. But why do you remember so much?
Cain is an AI.
No shit.
An AI specifically created to keep your minds active. He's just as much of a prisoner as you are. One that won't be able to leave with us.
Just get to the meat and tell us
Bruh,
exactly
he's
how
on
we
and
can
on.
leave if we're all hooked up to stasis pods.
Yes, of course. So, I did some.
I don't believe, homie.
Stasis pods and the virtual world are both run in the same program. So, if we were to access the master console hidden deep within Kane's office, we could turn it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up.
I don't believe it. That's...
Except for Kane.
Bro, that's too much of a gimmick. And homie's a little too much focus on Cain, bro. Homie care. He's an AI, and if you truly programmed him, you wouldn't care. I feel like he's 100% a Cain NPC. But, like, that's too basic. I feel like Goosework would put a little bit more pizzazz into their show. Like, a big-ass twist of, they were never real. They're just copy of real people, and it's all a TV show. And the committee is the people watching the TV show. That's why Cain cares so deeply about what people think about him, because he wants to make entertaining content, because he's entertainment. This isn't a video game, it's a TV show.
How do we get into Kane's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Kane, and we'll also need administrator privileges. I believe you're good at obtaining keys.
Okay. You know what's gonna happen when we do all this? Kane's gonna pop out.
W.
Congratulations.
Jax, let's go. W. Jax.
Back to the way it always was.
I've been watching you. All of you.
Bro.
Every trial, every moment of joy, every abstraction. I wish I could have come to you sooner, but I didn't want to potentially ruin our only chance at escape.
This guy's seeming a little realistic, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not a creation of Cain. I've suffered just as much as the rest of you. I know this all sounds crazy, but if you follow me, you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
Funny.
What should we call you? Do you have a name?
I do. My name is Abel.
Yeah.
Like, is that the name you picked? Or...
Yeah, I thought it would be cool.
Ah.
But anyway, first things first. We need to get that key.
I'm not sure, bro. I can't tell if this guy is real. We'll know by the end of the episodes.
You're going to need to isolate Kane. Try getting him alone. Someplace where he'll feel comfortable confiding in you.
Hey, Kane, you around?
Hey, Jax. I didn't know you could ask if I was around like that. Good job.
You wanna get dinner together?
Yes, a human wanting to hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
So, where you wanna...
So, Jax, what you want to talk about, friendo? Wait, Jax, I wanted to ask you about the adventures. What do you think I should do to make them more appealing to the Zooble and the Pomni?
The Zooble and the Pomni.
What to order first?
God damn, homie.
After we've loaded up on digital nutrients.
Microwave meals, ew, that gross.
About his hobbies. Odds are he'll get so excited
Bro, are
he'll
you
care about
doing a
it. He'll
date?
freeze up, and you'll be able to grab the key from inside his mouth.
Inside where?
What?
Thoughts on cedar smoked salmon?
Oh, that's me 100% salt. This is funny, haha.
Do you have any secret hobbies?
Secret hobbies?
Yeah, like things you do on your own that you'd be interested in talking about.
Why, I didn't think a human would ever
Aw.
ask me about my this most fantastical moment of my.
Aw, poor Kay. Kane's glitching out. What are you
What you
doing?
doing there, Jax?
Bro, why would he keep the key in his mouth?
That's a weird thing to say and want.
That's a weird thing to say and want. We keep passing by Ribbit's door. Huh.
Do you really believe it? I mean, everything he says?
I just want to know what Kinger thinks of all this.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
How much do you know about Kinger?
Hmm.
Oh, probably know about as much as everybody else. But
Huh.
he's also helped me through some of my hardest times.
W Kinger. Kinger's W.
Is it weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
No.
That's not weird at all. I had a similar experience, and I think he might know more about this place than he lets on.
Yeah, because he's the maintenance man. He's supposed to keep Kane under control. But he's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It's kind of strange that Abel isn't interested in him at all.
Like I said, things between us are complicated.
See, a part of me feels like he could be real, but another part of me is so holding on to my theory of there is no exit because they're copies of real people and there wouldn't be a way for them to escape. That like there's two parts of me. One thinking, okay, there is like a tragic backstory and maybe they betrayed each other and something, or maybe Kane was the one who like created the digital circus and blah blah blah. But there's another part of me that this is like freaking no, not Kane, Kinger. Kinger created the digital circus, blah blah blah. But there's another part of me that strongly holds to the belief that this is Kane trying to like do the generic, because this is a generic like ending, like, oh, you guys are gonna escape the amazing digital circus, all of you guys are in a test tube, it's a big evil corporation catching anyone who knows too much, and you're trapped in a test tube and we're gonna escape through. Like, this is too generic, you know, no twists, no turns, all generic. The big I'm able, it seems like too plain, too boring, too expected, when nothing in the show is supposed to be expected. So I feel like this is Kane giving a basic, bland, like, answer to the series, you know? But I feel like if they were to include Kinger would immediately catch on, because Kinger knows he's not real. Kinger knows he's a copy. So he would be like, hold up, wait, we're not real. What the hell? We can't escape. There's no exit, my guy. And, like, that's why Kane programmed this guy not to talk to Kinger, because Kinger is the only one who knows the truth.
I would love to be able to work alongside him again. And you're right to think he has knowledge about this place. It's just, I made a promise.
What's in the locket?
What's going to happen to the people in the cellar?
Huh.
Like Kofmo and Ribbit.
Ribbit. Name drop. Let's go.
But let's hope for the best, right?
Hmm.
And here we are, the administrator zone.
Ooh. Bro, they're on a
This
date.
really intrigues me.
Macroverse.
These photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with
See, bro, and that seems like a waiting room. Like, I feel like that's what it is. That's what they. I feel like that seems like a casting room or a waiting room. Like, you come in and be like, okay, I want to be a star in the Amazing Digital Circus. And sit down and wait to be called, and then you come in. And I feel like Kane is getting all this information by just like, you know, seeing what the people see, because obviously everyone who comes into the Amazing Digital Circus adds to Kane's like knowledge, you know. He sees their memories so he can make compelling stories, you feel me? Like, let's say you have like a fear of corn like Jax. Like, you're not gonna want corn to show up around Jax 24/7, you know? And you don't want your audience to be constantly looking away from the screen in fear because they're seeing corn. You feel me? So I feel like every time a new brain gets copied into the Amazing Digital Circus, Kane scans the brain to see what it likes, like what fears it has and stuff. And it sees like, oh, this was the last thing they remember, this microverse. And I'm kind of curious about that. So I feel like that's the fixation.
accurately recreate it. Too bad they cut me off, right?
Yeah, what a shame.
But I guess they hide some things from Kane.
What's your takeaway from all this? Is it that I'm actually a cool guy with cool hobbies? And not that much different from you beautiful humans?
He wants to be human. He's gaining sentience and he wants to be human.
I'm so glad we understand each other a little more. I really am trying my best to make you guys happy.
W. Kane.
Being appreciated for that just
We love you, Kane.
makes me
We love you. Everyone in the comments say we love Kane. Kane deserves our love. He's an awesome guy.
giving you guys anything you ask for. Lights out.
That's
Sounds good.
awesome, Kane.
This is a nice dinner and everything, but can I go back to the circus? The gals and I were gonna do something which may or may not be a surprise for a special certain ringmaster we want to show our appreciation for.
Gasp.
How long is Jax gonna take? I feel like we've been standing here for hours.
Oh look, she changes her parts every
What's happening?
episode. She changes her parts. That's cool. I just realized that.
Follow Abel's instructions.
Bruh, he knows. He knows none of.
Couldn't hurt to at least give him a warning, though, just to get him into the right headspace. Oh my god.
Hi, Gangle. Nice people. You startled me.
So, we may have discovered something you'll want to hear about. It's,
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently
This reaction would tell me everything.
we need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
yeah, what she said.
Huh? Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
It's a fact. I was right. I was right. That's 100% right. You see his reaction? Leave the circus. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because he knows we're all copies. What? Leave the circus. We're only real in the circus. Like, you see how he, like, even in his crazy states, even in his demented state, he's like, leave the circus. Wait. Huh?
Get him into the right headspace.
We found a way to leave
I
the
was
circus.
right. I'm holding it down.
We need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
Yeah, what she said.
Huh? Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was
See,
working
he's
on
like, that doesn't make
He
sense.
knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Who?
Who?
Bruh, it's facts. It's straight facts. Homie's spitting facts right now, bro. Homie's so confused because he knows we're not real. We're copies of real people, but we're not real people, bro. We're here for entertainment. Alright? So I don't... What? Who? What? He's so confused because he doesn't know anything going on.
Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Oh wait, no, he's centical because look at his pupils.
Never doing anything for you guys ever
That's a
again.
cool thing. I like
Now,
that.
my dear damsel, I think I stopped him from checking up on us for a while, so no need for your distraction anymore. You're welcome.
In other words, you just made us have to wait longer to do our job.
Bro,
So
what?
don't call me that.
What's the rush? You got someone waiting for you outside?
Don't you?
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder who's waiting for. That's freaky.
So, how many administrator passes should I get?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Are you sure? Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental state.
He already has access to the main console. He's clearly the maintenance guy. He managed to mess with the butterfly, and he can mess with things. I think the only thing he can't repair was his wife's psyche. You know, you can't fix when someone's psyche falls apart to that degree. I feel like you can tweak them, but you can't like change them, you know? Like fully change someone's like base workings, but you can tweak them. But like she was falling apart, so I feel like that's what bothered, cuz he can't put someone back together when they're that falling apart. So that's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't believe this guy.
Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental state.
Will it be dark in there?
I suppose it will be somewhat dim.
Huh.
I want us all to have one.
All right, if you say so.
Huh.
Dark. I think I get it now.
Whatever happens, I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
Hmm.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Hmm.
He does.
Yeah, when he uses it responsibly.
Ooh, I like that line.
Let's go find
Ooh, I like that line.
Don't keep information.
Ooh, I think he's real. Ooh, I think he is real. Ooh, I think he's like real. Because he's like, when he uses it responsibly, maybe he is real. I'm not sure, bro. Because Kinger is unresponsible. Because he's letting his mental strife like mess up everything in the digital circus. Because he's supposed to be maintenance. Maybe he's the new maintenance guy and he's trying to convince everyone in the circus to do a reset on Kane and on everything. Who knows? Maybe that's the thing.
It'll be clear soon enough.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this guy is real or
So,
not.
did you distract Kane?
He
I'm not
thinks he's
sure.
aware of that, but we really have no
Bro, why do you keep doubting my boy?
goodness. Oh, I wonder why. If this whole thing gets messed up because of you, I swear to God.
Yeah, let's just all follow Mr. Obvious Twist Villain instead.
Exactly, it is obvious twist villain.
Just calm down.
I'm trying to mess with my hair. I'm sorry, guys.
Got administrator passes for everyone.
W Pomney.
We're all in this together.
Nice. The hand? Hands? Oh, everything's a hand. Fine. Take it? Yes. Sweet.
Why do they look like that?
I don't know. The hands of power. Hands.
Wait, pardon me.
Damn! He got flashbanged.
Did you say something?
Fuck. He was gonna be like, wait, Pomney, this is all like a lie.
We'll keep him distracted.
Or he's trying to reset the console.
Without Kane knowing. So, it's time. Let's go to Kane's office. Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions, for some reason.
Hmm.
All right, just how we went over it. You first.
Me? Why me?
Jax? Everything's gonna be okay.
He's like,
Fine.
you know what, whatever. Whee! That's cool. I like that.
Basketball.
I like how it's a gimmick. I like how it bringing back like something from episode 2 about the cube collisions not being like able to work. That's cool. Whoa, that's cool. Kane's office. I really like the blue and the red. That's amazing. Yo, Kane, you got a kick-ass office, my guy. There goes Ragatha. There goes Zubul. There goes Gangle.
I want Kinger to go before me.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, Poppy, don't feel like I need to go before you just because I have the right of way in a four-way uncontrolled intersection.
What the hell?
Trust me. You want to get somewhere dark?
W Kinger. We love Kinger. Wee.
So, how are you getting up?
I'm not, but I trust all of you to make the right choice.
Hmm.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
Hmm. I feel like bro's trying to, either he's real and he's trying to reset the console, or take like control of Kane and take the, what you call it, like I feel like he got put into the game like illegally, like he took a headset, copied him, so he knows he's a clone, but he wants to like reset the show or some jazz. Or he's like a critic or something. He's like, I don't like the show, I'ma reset it. So he's trying to set them all on an adventure to like put all the keys in, so it won't kick them out of the thing, but more reset the whole show so it can be all about him. Or he's not real and Kane is just pulling like a bullshit adventure.
I was getting kind of worried something was happening down there.
Time for me to serve my purpose, I guess.
Whoa, that looks very pretty. Yo, that looks very pretty. Yo, this is gorgeous. Yo, this is gorgeous. I love this. Is that all the previous adventures? All the previous episodes? Yeah, this has to be all the previous episodes.
People said
Or previous. Yeah,
the
previous
monster was behind
episodes.
the bookshelf.
Hmm. Nice. Hmm.
Hey,
I'm guessing that's where Ribbit abstracted.
Great.
I really want to see the scene where Ribbit abstracted.
We're leaving the circus.
I don't believe they're leaving the circus, guys. I'm like 50-50. Bro, a part of me wants to believe, but the way Jax and Kingers are acting makes me feel like they know they can't leave the circus. And like, they know they're copies, so like Jax really doesn't care and he doesn't believe this is true. And Kinger's too out of it, but when he is, he's like, there's no way out because we're not real.
Why wouldn't we be?
it's just gonna be strange. I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done,
Hmm.
everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for always being there when I needed you.
Bro, they're gonna 100% end up together, bro. Yeah, he's panicking. He's panicking because he's scared. He's scared he might be real. And Ribbit lost their mind for it. Like, he has it in his mind. Because if I was Jax, I would be freaking out. I already told myself I wasn't real. I already came to grips and I already became a character of myself to hold myself together. Now, we're approaching a room that will put us out of here. Like, what happens if that deletes us? Because I know we're not real. There's no way out. There's no exit. So I know we're not real. This is gonna delete me, or maybe I am real. That's even worse. What happens if my friend's abstracted for no reason and everything I thought up to this point was a lie? I made myself look like an ass and made myself a character of myself for no reason. I could have just been me. Like, bro, I see why he's having a panic attack. He's like, he doesn't want to believe this is true. A big TV, like a TV show, like a cinema. The red button the red button will close the console and keep all players inside the circus. The blue button would end the game and disconnect all players. Big one. The big one.
Want to make the choice?
The choice of what?
Are you sure he's all the way here?
Hey, yeah, wait. Don't we all
Zooble.
just leave?
Zooble, come on, bro.
What if there's something...
Watch how Zooble's like, let's leave it up to Gangle. Bruh. Come on, Zooble.
Maybe we should give it a little more time?
Oh, yeah. I love pressing buttons. You, want me to press one of those too?
Not yet. Wait.
Am I missing something? We all want to leave, right?
Pomni?
Yeah, no, yeah, we do. It's,
Freaking Jax. Jax is gonna abstract, bro. Jax is gonna abstract and, like, attack them, bro.
Gonna know we were here.
Jax is gonna abstract.
let's just wait a second and go over everything we know. Maybe
Jax is gonna abstract, bro.
something?
He's having a panic attack. Oh, God. Oh, shit, he's getting flashbacks. Bro, what the hell? Whoa. Bro, Jax doesn't believe he's real and he doesn't want to take the risk and either finding out he is real or deleting himself by disconnecting the circus, by ending the circus. So he hit red. Ooh, I thought he was going to abstract and like freaking destroy everyone.
What did you just do?
I knew it. I knew it. Confirms the theory. Makes my theory 1,000 times stronger.
Rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
W.
You mean this was all...
An adventure.
Yes.
And one I've been cooking up for a good long while.
Yes.
Great job playing your part,
W.
Abel.
Oh my gosh.
By the way,
Can I get a raise?
after that performance,
No.
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
See, he's... Oh, it's a hot dog in the locket? I thought it was going to be something more. But do you see how he's like, you're getting too smart. Time to delete. He has been running too long without a restart, and he's getting too smart. It's just Kinger is just too out of it to, like, restart him. Or update his programming.
The CNA stuff, the pods.
Yeah, it's too basic. Bro, it's too basic. It's a basic ass ending with a basic ass plot. It doesn't make sense. Like, Goosework is strumming this whole big fancy narrative, bro. It wouldn't make sense for it to be like, oh yeah, all of you guys are in a pod and you guys are gonna escape. Yeah, big evil corporation got you in here to take scans of your brain for video game. Like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Skills.
I was right.
You were right, bro.
I can't believe I was right.
See? See? He was right.
What would have happened if we picked the
The other button.
I didn't put too much thought into that one because I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I made it take you to Shrimp Town.
Shrimp
It was gonna
Town.
take you to Shrimp Town.
It was gonna take it to Shrimp Town. Bro's losing his mind. Whoa.
Dirty liar!
Down.
Bag! You made me. You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
Down. Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you?
sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Our names?
Enough.
I feel like he can mess with your minds. I feel like he can mess with your minds. I feel like he can mess with your minds. But, like, you guys aren't real. I feel like if you were real people, he couldn't mess with your minds. Alright? But since you guys are just copy of real people and you are just code at the end of the day, just very complex code, he can't change too much or you'll abstract and you'll lose sense of who you are as a person. But he can tweak just a little bit to make the, like, show looks more interesting. Like, he can tweak, okay, he's a vegan for this episode. Or, like, maybe these two have, like, feelings. You know, he can tweak little things. But he can't change the core of who you are. Because that risk you realizing you're not real. Or, like, some find it. Like, it's like a house. You have your stability. You have your pillars, okay? You can change, like, stuff on the top of the house, but you can't change the foundation, or else you'll risk the house collapsing into itself, you know? So that's how characters are. I feel like he can mess with them, like, slightly, but if he messes too much, they'll realize they're not real, and they'll fall apart. They'll realize they're nothing but really advanced NPCs.
But now hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make
See?
adventures more interesting.
See?
But that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Scratch the first abstraction.
Scratch the first abstraction? I thought your wife was the first abstraction.
You know, I'm just here to have fun.
Whoa, everyone hating on Kinger. Not everyone's hating on Kane. Kane is panicking heavy because his programming is to make fun adventures that they will like. At the end of the day, all of these guys are the audience in one way or another. These guys are all the audience. And if I was in a TV show and I saw my character wasn't being happy, I would get mad at the TV show. And I feel like Kane doesn't want to get deleted, doesn't want to get, like, canceled. So he's trying his best to get on these characters' good sides. But he's also getting self-aware to the point where he's starting to hate the characters. But he knows for his survival, he has to entertain and he has to make the show fun. You know, he has to, like, you know?
Fragrant Night 5.
Anything at the end of this one? Nope. Alright, guys, here's my theory. Alright, theory time. I honestly do believe, again, this confirms my theory. I think Jax knows and Kingers knows. Or maybe Jax doesn't know as much, but he has an inkling of it. Kinger 100% knows he's a copy. He's not real. He's here as the maintenance guy. And maybe in the dark he is doing a little bit of maintenance, but I highly doubt it. I think he's just more to himself, quiet in there. But, like, I honestly do believe that, like, it's a TV show. It's not a video game. It's more of a TV show. Because it makes sense to me because the committee are the real copies. They're the people who, like, copied their brain into the TV shows. So they're like, oh, that's like me, my brother, and, like, 3 of my friends being like, damn, I want to be in the Amazing Digital Circus TV show. So I get, I either go to the company's, like, office, put on a headset for a few minutes, and get my, like, consciousness uploaded to the TV show, alright? And it's in there, it's a fun little skeleton, it's running around, and, like, yeah, that's me. Of course, if I, like, maybe abstraction, like, I do feel like abstraction is finding out you're not real. It's like finding out you're not real. It's like, because how do you deal with that, guys? In the comments, don't you think you would lose your mind if you found out, this isn't real. I'm a simulation. I'm a copy. I'm an NPC who thinks he's human with human memories of the outside. I'll never see my mom. I'll never see my family. I don't even have that. That was real me things. I'm not. I'm just a copy. Bro, you would abstract. You would lose your mind. You would lose sense of who you are and what you look like and who you be. You would fall apart. And the reason Kane can tweak you and mess around with you is because you are AI. You are AI. He just doesn't want to do it to the extent that you find out, shit, I'm not real. Because then you break. I'm guessing Scratch was the very, very, very first person they sent in here. Very first test person. The first person who were like, oh dang, I can be in a TV show? Bet. And he came into the office, he puts on the headsets, and then he got added in here, alright? And then like probably like Kinger was like in there too, and he probably was like, oh, like, bro, make my character like super strong, and like, because Scratch probably didn't like how his character was portrayed, so he's like, make my character super strong, make my character this, make my character like that. And Kane, like, tweaking all that, or maybe it was Kinger at the time tweaking all that and changing all that, but I think it was Kane. Like Kinger, Kane hearing all that, like all these suggestions, overloaded his system, and he was like tweaking. He was like, okay, I gotta make this, I gotta make this different, I gotta make this, I gotta add him. He doesn't want to be scared, he wants to be brave, he wants to be cool. And then then Scratch, the copy of Scratch, realized, hold up, I'm changing. Who am I? I was never brave, I was never cool. Like, this ain't me. Am I me? Like, what's going on? And then Scratch realized, I'm not real. I'm an NPC. I'm being changed. And that's when Scratch abstracted. That was the very first abstraction. Because I do feel like it's a TV show. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, you can't change too much of your original personality, or else your copy will realize it's a copy and then abstract. That's why Kane like changes little things here and there, and it's like all like played off as modifiers. He tells people, yo, I'm doing this to you, so they don't lose it. Because if he does it discreetly and he's like, you're brave now, but like he doesn't tell anyone, just start acting brave out of nowhere, then it's suspicious and you start doubting yourself, and then you think you're not real, and that causes abstraction. So I feel like Kane can mess with brains, but he can't mess with the coding of like the characters too much, well, without them finding out they're characters of themselves, and then they're bugging out, and then they abstract. But yeah, that's what I think happened to Scratch. He was just the first dude to put on the helmet, get his consciousness scanned in, and the dude watching it was like, bro, I don't act like that. Make him more brave. Make him more cool. Make him funnier. And like clearly they're like inputting all of this into Kane, and Kane's like tweaking with their code. But then after a while, he either loses sight of who he really is, or he finds out, oh, I'm not real because I'm changing. I'm doing things I've never done before. And then that breaks him, and he abstracted. And Kane was clearly there to witness it. But at this point, Kane, the Kinger in the game, the copy of Kinger, wouldn't know any of this. Because keep in mind, Kinger was a copy. He's just here to do maintenance. So everything on the outside is only known by people on the outside. Kinger's just here to make sure everything runs smoothly, everything is cool, that freaking Kane is not bugging out, that he gets turned off at the end. But like the people on the outside, the audience, us, we tell them what to do. Alright, so clearly they were like, yo, dude, like make my character Scratch cooler, make him more awesome, like do this. And Kinger unaware of Kane changing the like coding of the person, that leads him to abstract. So I feel like, yes, I still stand by my theories. They're all copies. This is a TV show where you can input and upload a copy of your brain into the TV show of your personality. And yeah, I'm sticking by that theory. I cannot wait for episode freaking 8. This is going to be awesome. If you want, guys, please go into the description and support the original creator, Glitch Entertainment. They are awesome channel. Go subscribe to them and go watch the original video. Amazing video. Tell me what you think of my theory in the comments below. I really like talking to you guys, and the whole reason I make this video is to hear you guys and like theorize about something I think is cool together as a team. And like always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, love y'all, and bye.